దేశాన్ని, దేశ స్వాతంత్ర్యాన్ని, ప్రజాస్వామ్య విలువను రక్షించుకునేందుకు ఉక్రెయినియన్లు రష్యా దురాక్రమణకు ఎదురొడ్డి పోరాడుతున్నారని ఉక్రెయిన్ పార్లమెంటు సభ్యుడు వడియం చుకో తెలిపారు. ఉక్రెయిన్ మానవతా సంక్షోభంలో చిక్కుకుందన్న ఆయన రష్యా దాడిలో చాలా నగరాలు పూర్తిగా ధ్వంసమయ్యాయని ఆవేదన వ్యక్తం చేశారు. రష్యా దాడుల నుంచి ప్రజల ప్రాణరక్షణకు నో ఫ్లై జోన్ ఏర్పాటు చేయడం తక్షణ అవసరమని ఈనాడు ఈటీవీ ముఖాముఖిలో వెల్లడించారు.
What is the situation in Ukraine right now?
Right now, it is a quite difficult and awful situation. It is the humanitarian crisis because a lot of people would like to leave their places. Some cities was destroyed, totally destroyed. And for example, Kharkiv, Mariupol, and civilian people just would like to leave their cities. And another part of Ukraine, for example, western part, is a humanitarian crisis as well because of the lack of food. Bombing and using the prohibited missile over our cities, and the Russians always bombing civilian.
What is the fate of the Ukrainian capital, Kyiv city?
Some cities, as I've said, is totally destroyed. Some cities. Chernihiv was bombed, and a lot of people coming on the street and just telling the Russian troops to go out from our territory. Mariupol right now is occupied. So that's a real situation right now.
So Russians says they are not targeting the civilians. What is the true?
Yes, it is true. A lot of bombed and prohibited missiles Russian troops are using in the civilian neighborhood. City where is my parents and family. The bomb was shooted into the private house. It's just 5 people were killed. So it is a lot of examples we have right now in the eastern Ukraine when the Russian troops just bombing the civilian neighborhoods.
So Kherson mayor indicates city has fallen. How long you are able to fight?
We are defending our territory. We are defending our independence. You can imagine that all the nation Ukrainians is united. They took the machine guns, and so we are ready to defend the democratic values, to defend our independence, and to defend Ukraine from Russian invasion. It depends how strong Russia can support their troops. As we see, it is no support at all, and as our nation see, we can win in this war because Russians lack of supplying their troops in the territory of Ukraine. And for example, the Russians was killed three times more than Ukrainians.
What about the food, water, electricity, and other medical facilities? It is available.
It is really a problem in the east of Ukraine. It is a problem with the medical facilities. It is problem with the shelter where to live, and it is a problem with the food supply. It is really a problem. That's why we told in the negotiation, Ukrainian side told in the negotiation that we need the humanitarian corridor just for the people who would like to leave these cities which were destroyed with the Russian bombs.
West is supporting as you Ukrainian expect?
West supporting Ukraine with everything. First, it's sanctions. Second, it is anti-tank or different weapons with which we can defend our territory. They supply us with the food, with the medicine, with the humanitarian aid, different aid. So they supply us with the military aid. So we have enough support from West. Only we ask right now the Western countries just to create a non-flying territory over the Ukraine. You remember yesterday the Russian troops were shooting to the nuclear plant. This plant is 4 times bigger than Chernobyl. So that's a problem because if we'll create a non-fly zone, we'll save a lot of civilians and we'll save energetic objects and we'll save the nuclear objects. We can save a lot of infrastructure objects as well.
So Putin says Ukrainians supporting the neo-Nazis. That is the main problem. Do you accept that?
Kharkiv, it's a pro-Russian city. Why Putin destroyed this city? Kherson is pro-Russian city. Mariupol is pro-Russian city. Chernihiv is half and half pro-Russian Why I'm saying pro-Russian? Because this cities is voting in the elections on the pro-Russian party, and the majority in the local government was pro-Russian parties. Everybody knows that the Russia is aggressor country, and pro-Russian even parties, pro-Russian territory unite with others territory. We are Ukrainian, and we fight together for and defend our independence together in our territory. So that's a big problem. What the Putin did, big problem for Russia.
Still, a lot of Indian students and other foreign nationals are in Ukraine. What is their situation?
It's quite stable situation, quite stable, and the nuclear power plant now under the control of Ukraine. You know, all the cities right now under the control of Ukraine. Only just some cities probably it's tough. It's very hard to fight against Russian troops, but their control under the local governments. This is local governments under the Ukrainian side, and show the reality in Kiev. You see no people at all. In Kiev, it's 4 million people. Right now, it's almost empty city. Yeah, most of the people right now is refugees. They are in the western part of Ukraine.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Keep in touch.